like and subscribe. What movie death scene is burned into your memory? The death scene in Saving Private Ryan where the knife slowly goes into the guy's chest. It's still hard to watch even now. Ghost ship. When cable snaps and cuts bunch of people who were happily dancing on deck in half. When Bubba was dying in Forrest Gump. Him saying I wanna go home hit me deep. Even though I know he was acting, I wanted to reach through the screen and hug his fear and pain away. All those young boys dying in the jungle must have been so terrified. The curb stomp in American History X. Brooks's death in Shawshank Redemption. Cannot get it out of my head. When in The Mummy Returns Imhotep realizes what Rick and Evie had is love, and he looks at Nixulim and imagining the same, but she just notes out, and he leads himself to the underworld. Also, the man who dies from flesh-eating beetle. Heart attacks in The Never-Ending Story. Absolutely wrecked 7-year-old me. In Silence of the Lambs, when Hannibal gets a hold of the guard in his cage cell and starts biting his face. 9-year-old me was not ready for that, and I was less ready to hear my mom start laughing hysterically at the scene. I guess she just found it absurd. It has to be the face melting in ******************************************************************************************************************1 I mean, it was perfect. The Hereditary where Charlie got decapitated by the telephone pole. When Percy executes Dell by using dry sponge in The Green Mile. Not a movie, but there was an episode of MASH I saw as a kid that traumatizes me to this day. The whole episode, which I haven't seen since I was about 9, so forgive any incorrect details, is about a group of army and civilians hiding from the enemy. One lady has a chicken, and they keep telling her to keep it quiet, because if it gives away their position they'll all be dead. We find out she smothered the chicken to death to save everyone. But the horror twist is that the soldier telling the story had replaced the actual source of the noise, her human baby, with a chicken, because it was so horrible. I have children now, and the thought of making that choice makes me sick to my stomach. Spock, I have been, and always shall be, your friend. The death of Maximus in Gladiator. The death of the personal assistant in that Jurassic World movie. A complete side character that did nothing wrong, barely in a few scenes, gets likely the most graphic and prolonged death *I in the entire FRANCHISE*. They really made sure to show you how terrified she was, and how brutally she died. It was literally like 90 seconds on screen watching her struggle in agony and terror before being swallowed. It was honestly kinda Edgar. Especially because there was a comedic moment immediately before and after the scene. It feels like they want you to somehow enjoy watching this completely innocent side character die horribly. When Master Oogway rejoins the universe. Wilson I'm sorry My brother, my captain, my king. Bob from Stranger Things killed me inside. What's in the box? Eva Greener's character drowning in Casino Royale. Having James Bond watching her as she about to drown horribly has always stuck with me. When they crushed Piggy in Lord of the Flies. I was probably too young to watch. Also, the scientist who gets killed in the elevator in Damien, the Omen second. Tommy Lee Armso murder in the Shawshank Redemption. Something about the way his feet were pointed when the camera zooms out gives me the shivers. Bora Mireloti argued. The Six-Fingered Man and the Princess Bride. I want my father back, you son of a. The dog getting shot in Old Yeller. It is a really old movie/book, but it still always gets me. Same with my dog Skip. He does not get shot though, he just dies of old age. Still sad. Captain Kirk's dad in Star Trek 2009, when he crashes the ship into Narrows. thingy. You just see him get flung toward the camera as the ship explodes, and I always thought it was kinda spooky for a Star Trek movie. When Scar killed Mufasa. Sam the dog in I'm Legend. I assumed she was a male dog up until the point Needle calls her Samantha, and for some reason that destroyed me. Great little sucker punch in the writing. Rufio in Hook. That movie is such an emotional roller coaster. Arnie's self-sacrifice at the end of Terminator 2 deserves a thumbs up. Littlefoot's mom and *THE Land Before Time. When I first saw it as a kid, it was the first time that I realized that my parents could die. That thought had never even really occurred to me at that point. Even now as an adult, that scene, https://yow2 b/8rdrabffhj4, where he thinks he sees her, but it's just his shadow, and the narrator says, then Littlefoot knew for certain he was alone. Asterisk is still burned in my memory. The Mist, that ending still gets me to this day. The one in Jojo Rabbit. You asshole. Sirius Black. Bing Bonger's death in Inside Out. It, Pixar. The young man in front of his father in Pan's Labyrinth. Brutal. That one with Scene B. Glenn from The Walking Dead. I will never forget that moment. Not a movie, but a death scene in GOT where the mountain crushes a guy's face with his bare hands. You've been visited by the ghost of a very important man. Pay your respects by liking and subscribing, and he'll grant you 3 weeks of good luck.